Hey, what's up, everybody? The Amazing here, bringing you a review of the SH Figuarts Rey from Star Wars The Last Jedi. So, let's get started in this review. By this time you've seen the movie, you made your mind up. I'm not even going to get into that. I'm going to let you guys have fun with that one. But, we're going to talk about an actual toy here. So, in this case, I'm absolutely enjoying the Rey head sculpt. I think that where Bandai actually sometimes fumbles with the face printing, I think they really nailed her here. It looks really, really good. Really, really good. So yeah, I think it looks really good. The only exception that I would say that kind of beats her head sculpt, in my opinion, would be Star-Lord, which was pretty much spot on like Chris Pratt. So yeah. So as far as the figure goes, we know that the head sculpt is pretty much spot on. But in terms of articulation, let's get into that. So as you can see, the arm goes up. It gives you that natural SHF feel of the butterfly joint on the inside. It's double jointed. It's almost like a seamless design here. There's actually bicep swivel, and you can actually rotate it in. As you can see, it's pretty fluid. I'm not actually having any issues with any joints, and that's pretty good to hear because as of late, figures just in general, because they're being pumped out at this rate, sometimes they fall through the cracks, and I kind of hate to hear that. Just a note on the back side of her arm, just be careful. There's a little bit of excess here, so you don't want to push too hard, but her arm can stand fluidly going back, but it's almost seamless up top. There is a neck joint that allows you to look down, which is pretty cool. Look up, the hair is soft in the back, so you don't have to worry about anything. You can look left and right, rotate the neck. You can do a bunch of cool stuff. Wow, this head sculpt is really nice. But yeah, it's just overall, and as far as ab crunch, you actually get it at the waist. It's actually much better than Kylo Ren's, because as you can see, she can go really far forward, really far back, rotate side to side. Now, as far as the lower body goes, what's the only thing that ever pretty much ruins an SHF is the fact that the soft plastic goods pretty much hinder your lower articulation. Now, in this case, it's a lot softer and easier on Rey, but you kind of have that problem from now and then. For Rey, though, if you pull up the dressing, you can see that it's the drop-down leg method for her. And her leg, although double jointed, because there's plastic here in the way, it cannot fold further back. So this is about as far as you get for the folding back of the leg. If you don't like the seamless joint design, obviously it's not for you, but otherwise it actually looks really, really good. So in terms of the look, the feel, so far I've really enjoyed the fact that it's pretty much seamless on her. It looks really good. She just looks overall really, really good, down to the outfit. So it's really nice. One really cool thing, though, I'm glad they didn't go with the whole part swapping thing like they did with Han. You can actually take her blaster right out of the side with little to no problem. It's really cool about that, because for Han, it was one of those things where everybody kind of just wanted it to be its own thing, and it ended up becoming a part swap mechanism. People weren't feeling that. Bandai decided to change it. It's really cool that they did that. So overall, Rey, for me right now, it's already doing its job of making me enjoy the figure, especially after seeing the movie. So I think that's really dope. But I don't know, man. It's just, this is really cool. It looks really good. And even though the Black Series look really good, this looks really good. One cool thing I want to note that this is not the Black Series, but what's really cool is that you don't get with the Black Series, and this is why you paid a little extra bang for your buck. There's a nice clear plastic under. This is the first time I've seen them do it, with the exception of Kamen Rider's skull. They give you this nice little joint, so that way you don't have to change the whole head. You literally can just change a part of the head and swap it. And if I'm doing it right, I might be tripping. But you change it to her basic head. Well, not basic, sorry. You change it to her B head, where she is basically, this is going to be her action face. I won't call it grinning or frowning or growling, I should say. I'm going to call it her action face. And while it's not as good as the stock face that you get, it's still 100 times better than anything else you'll get, because you don't even get alternate faces with other people. Now, this is really cool. I like this a lot. Now, look again, doesn't look spectacularly like her. Not at least with this face like the stock face did, but it still looks really, really good. And it's just really cool that there's this nice clear plastic. You can see that there's a ball joint here and under. You can see the space. It kind of gives you a look into the engineering that goes into this kind of stuff. And it's really cool because you almost never get to see stuff like that. You know what I mean? So as far as Rey accessories, she does not come with a ton of stuff, but more stuff than you would normally get. So you actually get the lightsaber when it's powered down, when it's not on actually. And then you actually get the lightsaber powered up. Now here's the cool thing. Because they gave you hands that don't open, which you can actually cut open. And sorry, that's dust from the diode. You can actually cut these open if you want. But if you don't, you actually get them closed. Now here's the thing. What they do is, for this, they've actually done something new. You can take apart the lightsaber to go with the hands. So that way she can do, well, not do wield it, but hold it with two hands. So there's going to be a part where they line up. And it'll be one hand above. And then one hand below. And then voila. You now can hold the lightsaber with two hands. And it's not one of those things you have to freak out about, like, how did I do it? Then you also get two hands for holding the blaster. Not one, but two. I know if you want to assume Rey is left or right-handed, you can now do both. You can even make it ambidextrous. Doesn't matter. Another cool thing is you get relaxed hands. So outside of the fist, you now get relaxed hands. And that's really cool. Overall, I'm really happy with the Rey figure. I didn't know how I was going to feel going in. But overall, right now, especially even after reviewing it and sitting down with it for a few moments, I'm actually really, really happy with the fact that I got her. Because I was also happy with Kylo Ren. So it's really cool. Real quick, I actually got a surprise because I went out and I got some Star Wars Black Series figures. And I don't normally collect these. So this is a whole new world to me. This cloth figure is actually pretty cool. But you can compare her to the Toys R Us exclusive one, which is actually, it was close to me that they, surprised they even had any. And we have the normal Black Series release one. And as you can see, the differences is, if you had to pick one, my choice would be the SHF. Not because she's taller than the other ones, which is actually a crazy surprise to me that she's even taller. I just enjoy it because it just overall looks the best to me, with the exception of the cloth one, because I have an affinity towards soft goods. But yeah, as you can clearly see, she's the taller of the three, but she really gets the job done for me, and I appreciate that. One thing she doesn't come with is her bow staff that you, if you have a Black Series one, you can use that one. So if not, you're pretty much screwed on that end. But yeah, overall, we're going to see how she looks up with other lines and other things. So let's get cracking. This is her next to another SHF. And as you can see, she's at that point where she's around the same height, 5.5 inches. And it's really cool because, you know, you normally don't see that kind of stuff. This is her next to a Marvel Legend that is a male character and not her own. You know, Hasbro is still Hasbro, so they kind of keep it all in scale. This is her next to Daredevil. She's quite smaller, but not that much smaller. Here's the one everybody wants to know. What she looks like next to Kylo Ren. Now, I posted this on my IG as well, so it'll still be there sitting for you waiting. That's what she looks like next to Kylo. And here's what she looks like next to a Praetorian Guard, which these guys were pretty cool too. I'm glad I got to see that. So here she is next to a Praetorian Guard. And I don't want to fix the feet right now, but I'm going to have to so you guys can see. And as you can see, she stands at a really good height. She's not too much taller than everybody else, but she stands at a height that it would be imposing for her to, you know, just sit along and be in the right scale with other things. So whether you're a scale enthusiast or not, she kind of just fits in wherever you want it to. And I think that's really cool. I don't think I need to compare her to a Mezco. So I don't think that's really necessary now, especially because you know the whole size thing at this point. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I'm really happy to have it. I'm going to try to take some dope pictures that people kind of like. And if they don't, there's nothing I can tell you except for move forward. But yeah, in the meantime, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found it informative. I am feeling good, feeling great. So please be good, do good, and drink your water, man. Later. So one thing I forgot in review because I was so excited is that Rey also comes with a backpack. Really cool backpack. And to put this backpack on, you have to remove her head and add it to her arm. Since I don't have my tripod, it's going to be really difficult for me to do that. So hopefully you guys can just take my word for it. But yeah, cool backpack. It actually attaches. No issues really. But yeah, take my word for it or watch somebody else's review. In the meantime, I appreciate you guys. Later.